Then now, so this is the graphical sheet, whereas this is the x-axis and the vertical line is of y-axis. So here both are intersecting. So here x-axis, I am going to write it as x and x dash, and the y-axis I am going to represent by means of y and y dash. So here these two axes are intersecting at the point here, which is called the origin. So here I want to write the values. So here this is of positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 11, 12, and on the left hand side we will be getting it as -1 to -2, and this point will be of -3, -4, -5, -6, 7 and similarly and so on. Then now, so vertically, so this will be of intersecting point will be of 0. So vertically I am going to, so here this will be of towards up, the values are of, so this will be of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this will be of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and this is of 13, this is of 14, 15, this point will be of 16, 17, this is of 18, and this will be of 19, and this top one will be of the 20. Towards down, so this is of negative -1, so -2, and this will be of -3. And now we are going to plot the ordered pairs. So as per the ordered pairs here in the tabular form, -3, 30, but 30 is invisible on the y-axis, so here we can plot -2, 20, -2 on x-axis, 20 on y-axis will lie here, and the next ordered pair is of -1, 12 and 0, 6. -1, 12, -1 is on x-axis, 12 on y-axis. So here that 12 lies, and 0, 6. The next ordered pair is of 0 on x-axis and 6 on y-axis. So this is the point. And the next ordered pair will be of 0, 6 is completed. Then now 1, 2, 2, 0. 1, 2, 1 on x-axis, 2 on y-axis. Then now 2, 0 on x-axis it is of 2, and on y-axis, this is the y-axis, it is of 0. Therefore the point lies here. So this point coordinates are of 2, 0, and the next one is of 3, 0. So here on x-axis 3 is of here, and 0 lies here on the vertical axis, that is the y-axis, the same point 0 is lying at the same point, that is this point is coordinates are of 3, 0, whereas the coordinates of this point are of 2, 0, and the coordinates of this point is of 3, 0. Then now by joining all these, so we will be getting the curve which touches the 2 and as well as 3 on x-axis. So here this curve is lying in second quadrant, first quadrant, the second quadrant, the third quadrant, and as well as the fourth quadrant. So here we can mention it as this has the quadrant number 1, that is Q1, this has the quadrant number 2, whereas this has the quadrant number 3, and it will be of the fourth quadrant. So here this curve, the curve of y is equals to x square minus 5x plus 6 is lying in all the four quadrants. It is a parabola. So here the, according to the next point, that is 4 and 5, so you will be getting the parabola in this manner. So it is a parabola, whereas the graph of this parabola is of y is equals to x square minus 5x plus 6. So the graph, that is parabola, is touching 2, 3, therefore the solution set will be of since the parabola is touching the x axis at points 2 and 3, therefore the solution set will be of 2, 3. By observing the graph of y is equals to x square minus 5x plus 6, it is clear that the parabola lies in all the quadrants. That is Q1, Q2, Q3 and the fourth quadrant, that is Q4. So here if you, then the equation that is x square minus 5x plus 6 equals to 0, algebraically we can solve by minus b x equals to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac overall divided by 2a. Then now, so that implies, so here the given equation is of x square minus 5x plus 6 equals to 0, then that implies ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So this is the gen form of quadratic equation. Whereas here when we compare the coefficients, so x square coefficient is of a, x square coefficient is of 1 here, we can write the a value as 1. So here x coefficient is of b and here x coefficient is of minus 5. So here we can take the b value as minus 5. C is of 6 again. So c is equals to 6. Let us replace all these values in the formula, that is x equals to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Whereas b square minus 4ac is nothing but a discriminant. So discriminant d is equals to b square minus 4ac. By replacing, so you will be getting the values as x equals to minus b value is of minus 5 again, then now plus or minus root of b square, that is minus 5 whole square, minus 4ac, 4 into a value is of 1 into c value is of 6 overall divided by 2 into a value is of 1 again. Then now that implies minus into minus is of plus, that is 5 plus or minus under root minus 5 whole square, that is minus repeatedly multiplied twice, so minus into minus is of plus, 5 square is of 25 minus 6 into 1 is of 6, 6 fours is of 24, overall divided by 2 ones is of 2. So that implies 5 plus or minus root of 25 minus 24 is of 1, overall divided by 2. So that implies, so 5 plus or minus root of 1 is nothing but 1, overall divided by 2. So we got here two values. So those are of x equals to 5 plus 1 divided by 2 is 1 root, or x equals to 5 minus 1 overall divided by 2. Then now, so that implies 5 plus 1 is of 6, 6 overall divided by 2. So here x equals to 6 overall divided by 2, or so x equals to 5 minus 1 is of 4 overall divided by 2. By simplifying further, so we can write it as 2 ones in the denominator and 2 3's in the numerator. 2 ones in the denominator, 2 2's in the numerator. So here we got x values are 3 or 2. So here therefore we can write it as, therefore x equals to 3 or 2. Hence, the roots of quadratic equation are of 3, 2. So here hence we can write, hence the solution set is 3, 2.